Narrowing down your focus can help breed success. I want to tell you a quick story about a man named Warren Buffett. He's one of the richest men in the world, and I don't know a ton about him, but there's this really cool story about him. He had this private plane pilot, and he asked this guy one day, he said, "What do you want to accomplish in your life? You don't want to be my pilot for the rest of your life. What else do you want to accomplish?" Well, the guy, talked about a couple of things, and he said, "I want you to come back later, and I want you to give me a list of 20 things that you want to accomplish." So, later this guy comes back and he's like, "Here's 20 things. I want to accomplish a lot. I think this is a really good list." And he says, "Okay, now I want you to take it, look at it, and I want you to pick your top 5. Rank them from 1 to 20, give you your top 5. So the guy goes and comes back and he's like, "Man, this was really hard because I want to do all these things, but I think if I had to pick, here's the top 5. And then Warren Buffett, in so many words, basically says, the bottom 15 are now your avoid at all costs list. And the guy is just stunned. And if you take that into your own account and think about your own life, if you had a list of things you want to accomplish, with your whole life, and then you had to narrow it down to, 20%, and pick your top 20% of the list, it might be really challenging. But what Warren is trying to get into his pilot's head, and I think really help us with, is the thought that if we can focus in on some extremely important things rather than go for a lot of important things, it actually could help us accomplish those things more effectively, more quickly, and more successfully. And I think it's true. It's something I haven't tackled, super effectively with my life, but I have this in my mind all the time because it's so easy for me to move from one thing to the next and to be distracted by one important thing and take away time from another important thing. And it's like being spread too thin that everything moves at such a slow rate of progress, rather than even if I just took one thing, and what if I put all my time and energy into that one thing? I might actually finish it and get it knocked out way more quickly than everything else. Then I can move on to the next thing, rather than everything moving at such a slow rate. I don't know. It's a really challenging thought. I'm trying to accomplish it myself. I can't say this is a perfect concept and you need to do it, but I want to challenge you with it today. I hope it encourages someone today that it's okay to put other things on hold if you're focusing, yourself in on one thing, and it could be the best thing for you.